I am Val Traore, and I truly have the distinct honor of being the president and CEO of the Food Bank of South Jersey, a nonprofit organization for 35 years whose sole mission is to make sure that no one in South Jersey goes hungry, particularly children and seniors. The misconception that I believe that most people have about people who are in these unfortunate situations, whether it's food insecurity, whether it's homelessness, or just poverty in general, is that people don't want to be there. Many of them are not looking for a handout, they're looking for a hand up. And I think that once we do that, once we really embrace what all those barriers that causes them to stay in poverty, and we put our arms around those individuals, we can truly make considerable change in someone's life. But I think what really resonated with me and why I've stayed in this for so long is I think about my own upbringing. So I am the product of two very young parents. It's about five of us all together. I have experienced what it feels like to be hungry, not to have food in the house. I've known what it's like to not have permanent housing. But also at the same time, I also know what it feels like to be helped. And that came to me and my siblings in the form of my grandparents and my aunts and my uncles, that after my parents died, they took us. And one of the things that my grandmother always taught all of us is to always be a blessing to someone, and that we're put on this planet, not just for ourselves, but to be a solution to someone else's problem. And so I've always kept that in my mind, and food banking was that perfect place for me to live out what that mandate that my grandparents gave me. And so it's that service above self that has always been instilled in me, and I think I'll be doing that until the day I die. When I heard that I won this, I can almost equate it like to a kindergartner, first grader, when they've just learned that they might be the teacher's pet. And you get that big smile, you're the teacher's pet. And that's how I felt when I got this award. But most important, I think, for me, is that it has truly mattered, and that people are recognizing not just me, but the team that I really surround myself. And I'm very, very deliberate about saying that it's not me, it's the team that I've been fortunate to have that can carry out that vision, to trust my leadership. And now we're able to do just such impactful work in South Jersey. So I am beyond being honored by receiving that award. And I just hope that that always reminds me of just so much more that I am obligated to do and should do to continue this important work of just making sure that people are fed and that they're very well nourished.